Hello, hello, hello. This is episode 2 of Mr. Gorbachev Tear Down This Podcast, and we're all happy here at Walker and JP Studios to accommodate you folks listening on the interwebs. Take it away, Walker. Let's what do you have to say for yourself? Okay, well, that was disappointing. But now we have a great show for you today. We're going to be talking about the best and the worst movies. I hope you enjoy it. Should be fun. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Leave the toilet seat up. Okay?
Enjoy the show. Oh no.
Fuck.
Oh, my phone's...
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this
Podcast.
Hello.
Wow.
Welcome.
Welcome back, folks.
I'm drinking.
Now he's chewing ice.
We're here. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Of course.
I am Walker.
And I am John Paul, formerly known as JP, but I guess I'm always going to be known as JP. So that's the end of that.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. This week, the best and worst
Movies.
ever made.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna figure that we're gonna get to the bottom of this tonight. Okay.
So we're gonna do
It's the only way.
best, worst. All right. Well, before we get into it, how was your day?
My day today was actually pretty okay. I'm tired now. My feet are sore. I like to hop in a nice hot tub and take a quick soak,
But you didn't.
but
Because
I can't because my friend is here.
I was gonna say because you have to do the podcast.
Both, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, no one listens to it.
So, who
You
the
don't-
fuck cares?
Me. Now we have to put an explicit tag.
Oh, no.
You're a real dick.
Fuck
Anyway.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, so my day was good. It was fun hanging out with the ladies. I think you feel the same way.
Yeah, because I was there.
Yeah, you were there.
Thank you for asking.
How was your day?
It was boring.
Really, even
I didn't really. Well, I mean, that part was fun.
the part when we were all hanging out and being buddy together?
Yeah, but I forget all the things we did.
This part was boring? Being
This
here?
right now?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'm just.
Hey, your day, man. Your day. It's okay. I
I
understand.
just mean school is boring.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh shit. We go to college. What? How are we gonna do this again? This has a lifespan. We can only do this for like 2 years.
Getting ahead of ourselves.
People are gonna get mad.
Getting ahead of ourselves.
Well, we don't do logistics anywhere else.
Maybe we won't need to go to college if this is successful enough.
It's not gonna be that successful.
You don't know that.
You're right. All right. Anyway,
We need you guys. You guys are our lifeline to save us from real work.
whoever you are,
Whoever you guys are.
we probably know you. You probably are friends.
Because you're the only people stupid enough to listen to this.
So far. Maybe I can email my other podcasts and they'll advocate. They won't.
Okay.
They don't care. Anyway, let's get into this. So
Get into the nitty
we'll
gritty.
start. Should we do best or worst?
Why don't we start off with the worst movies?
Start off with the worst. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what in your opinion is the worst movie ever made? Not your least favorite, just the worst,
The worst overall movie ever made?
just ever.
Well, there is a Noah's Ark movie made in the 1930s, and I think, 10 people drowned?
have you seen it?
No, but it's probably the worst movie ever made.
But you haven't seen it.
Oh, I thought... Oh, I'm sorry.
You can't just assume.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, the worst movie I've ever seen is probably The Never-Ending Story. Okay?
What?
It's a shitty movie
Why?
because it's terrible.
I thought it was cute.
I thought it was awful
Why?
because it was dumb.
What part
If you
of it
grew up with it, it would be great. But
Uh-huh.
I didn't grow up with it, and I just saw it, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Well-
And then the horse gets eaten by the fucking swamp, and then there's a
It's sad.
dog dragon. And he's like, hello, I'm a dog dragon. And then he's like, nee! And then they go flying off on some weird friggin' adventures with
It's beautiful.
I hate it.
It's so good.
And then the rock monster's like, we're all going to die.
This is not.
And I was just like, okay, peace out, Neverending Story. You know that actor?
Did you finish the movie?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You know that actor? He works in a tattoo parlor now. Okay?
I don't know that actor.
The kid actor. The kid. The little
Well,
kid.
I know the kid.
Whatever the fuck. What is his name? Sebastian. Yeah, his name was Sebastian. Yeah. And then I always remember watching that movie, and the dad, he would eat, like, raw eggs. And I was like, dude, that's gross. And I asked my mom if I could do that, but she said no.
So you just have a vendetta.
So I hate this movie.
Well,
I want it to burn.
that's just out of all the movies ever made.
I can probably think of another one. Let me think.
Are you even allowed to do that? We don't have any rules.
There are no rules.
We should probably make a rule.
Well, I didn't say that. I mean, that's the worst one. That's the first movie that I thought of. But there could be other ones that are worse that I need to think about.
We should probably do research.
The worst movie I've ever
Before-
seen. The worst movie.
You need to decide for yourself what the worst.
I'm
one
gonna
is.
say The Neverending Story. Honestly, that was one of the worst movies I've
That's
ever
your
seen.
final answer.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so then you bang the table. That's a new rule.
Okay,
All right, careful.
I'm sorry.
It's glass.
It's okay.
Anyway, all right. So worst. JP's pick is The Neverending Story.
Now, if you guys grew up with that movie, I understand why you might like it. It's just I saw it like a couple years ago and I thought it was complete shit.
You see, that movie has an appeal. There's a way that you could like it and not be considered an idiot.
No, I don't think so.
No, it
Children are idiots.
Yeah, but well, they're
You
ignorant.
can't really be an idiot and like that movie. I mean, not like that movie. Because if you're an idiot, you're gonna love it. You're gonna eat it up. That's exactly what the people who made that movie wanted you to do.
It's
Because
a kids movie. That's
for
insulting
idiot, it's
to-
an idiot movie.
That's insulting to kids.
Well, you
What if
know,
there's a kid listening to this? He's like, "Oh, JP
well,
and
you
Walker,
should go to bed
they're my
and
heroes."
it's explicit, so you shouldn't be here. There, I
What
just
if-
ruled out an
What
entire
if I went
demographic.
in- What if I went in and bleeped out the swears?
I'm joking, okay?
You're not.
Kids,
You're
I
not
love you
joking.
guys.
You don't
not,
love
but
kids.
I'm not gonna delete
You're
kids.
never gonna have kids.
What? I'm never gonna have kids. No,
Exactly. There you go. So you are heartless.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm being harsh.
You're not. No,
Deep down, I'm a warm, fuzzy little grizzly bear, and not like the grizzly bear in The Revenant.
And on the outside, he's also a grizzly bear.
That's true. Hear me roar.
That would be great. You're just a grizzly bear.
Well, they've no way of knowing.
Yeah, they don't know I'm a
They
snake.
can't see me from here. I could literally be a grizzly bear. You would never know. But anyways, that's irrelevant. What's your pick for worst movie?
Thanks for asking. Because, like I was saying, you can like The Neverending Story and not be an idiot.
Okay, you can like The Neverending Story and not be an idiot, okay?
Yeah, because you grow up with it.
Yes, you grow up with
And
it.
kids are idiots, but you grow.
But you grow up and you
you
become
grow
not
up
an idiot.
and you become
And
not-
you're like, this is sentimental to me. So then
Yeah,
you enjoy
exactly.
it. But
So-
I hate it because that was never me.
Yeah, but see, you could level with people, so that's why I think I have the upper hand with the worst movie ever made,
Which is?
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh my god. Okay.
I know,
I
right?
completely agree with you.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a short
Oh
episode.
my god, yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that was so bad.
Now let's get into it.
Wait,
because
no, the Fantastic Four.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my god.
Have you seen it?
Oh my god. It literally made me want to peel my face off.
You banged the table for Never
No,
Ending
I have
Story,
to.
you fucking
It
idiot.
was a terrible movie. That's a
Are you
terrible.
changing your answer?
I don't think I can.
You can here. Bang again. Okay, now you can change your answer. Are you
I
gonna?
don't even know if it was the new Fantastic Four that was worse. Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Good.
Poop.
I watched it again.
Really?
It's better than you think.
Okay, then I'll take it back. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, it's like it's.
Oh
fun.
no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Grown Ups 2.
Oh,
That's the worst
that's a good
movie
one.
I've ever
That's a-
seen in my
that's
entire life.
But you can't make me change my thing.
No, you can't change yours.
Take your time.
But that's my answer. That's my final answer.
All right.
Grown Ups 2 is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Okay, bang, double bang. You can't.
I can't
change-
take that one back.
because now I have
No,
to
but
use
I don't have to.
this eraser. You
I don't have to take that one back.
All
That
right,
one is like
Grown-
signed, sealed, and delivered, man.
ups
That was just such
2.
no plot, and not even like in a good way, like
Well-
Mad Max. You know, it was just like, no, it was just
Was there?
they even added frat boys for no reason. There was no reason. They turned it into a frat movie, and it was a family movie, and then it wasn't a family movie, and they like live in Connecticut.
But did you see? Did you catch that joke about the burp fart?
That
sleeve?
was awful.
That was great. That was the best running gag.
No!
I'm joking.
That was terrible.
That joke that I just made is a better joke than any joke in that movie.
Yeah, I agree.
I actually saw that in theaters.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters too.
No one, not a single person in the movie theater.
Laughed.
No,
No?
there was no one in it.
I think I was the only one in the movie theater too. It was in the summer and I was bored, so
I
I
went
just
with a couple friends.
Yeah.
And we all like considered leaving, but one of
I
us
know.
was like, "No, we have to do this.
It was so bad.
We have to
Oh
repent."
my god!
It
that
was like, oh
Ah.
my gosh, that was
It's like, how do you how do you prove that? Who sits at a desk and says, "Yep, that's ready, that's good"?
Adam Sandler. Yeah,
That makes a lot of
Was
sense.
he who directed that movie? Because
I don't know.
You got a good point. They had to go.
Someone had to say,
They had to go to the whole cast and be like, "It's done."
yeah,
And everyone had to clap,
exactly.
and they had a pizza party about it.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't understand how that could ever be released with confidence that it's a good
I don't
movie.
think it was released with confidence.
No, I think it was just supposed to be like another Adam Sandler like moneymaker. Let's make some money, buy
Does it
some
make money?
cars. No, he just wants to he shoves out some bullshit movie once every couple years.
That's true.
And they're getting worse and worse. I mean, Billy Madison was hilarious the first 3 times I watched it, and then Happy Gilmore was funny too.
Still funny.
I enjoyed that. And then
Wait a minute.
let me
Just
think.
trying
What's
to
the
be catty.
first movie that I saw
Ever.
that I hated with Adam Sandler? Click was good. Click was funny.
Click was weird.
It was funny though.
That.
And no, the ending was like
Weird ending.
I didn't really like it, but Christopher Walken was hilarious.
Oh, big time.
But
I didn't like how it was all a dream.
let me think.
That movie got depressing.
Oh my!
He
God.
died.
I know, and he was like, there was nothing. Christopher Walken was literally the angel of death. He was like, I gotcha. I'm the angel of death. And that's like how you think the movie ends.
so-
And then he's like, you deserve another chance.
Oh,
But like, he
it's
like
so-
fucking tricked him.
It's so weird.
And then he ruined his life.
It's like
No, but
people write these things.
I know. That's
So-
the scare. And he worked at a Bed Bath and Beyond.
He slept in a Bed Bath Beyond. Adam Sandler did.
Yeah,
He fell
that's
asleep in.
no, but it wasn't a dream. That's the thing.
It wasn't.
He got the remote back, or
Oh,
he
fuck,
got a
right.
note or,
didn't
something.
Didn't he get a boner?
He got a note.
I remember like something sticking out of his pants, and it was like a joke.
I mean, it's probably I don't know. It was probably the remote or something.
Maybe it was both.
But do you see Just Go With It?
No.
I did not like that movie. And Adam Sandler. I think that was one of the first ones. No. Oh my God! I watched Pixels.
Oh, see. The only reason I'm not
Okay, just to
saying
put
that-
it in perspective, he cast Kevin James as the president of the United States. Okay,
What world?
just to put it into like it's just like when I saw that I was dying. And
I
of course,
think-
as per every Adam Sandler movie ever, there's a little prologue in the beginning that begins in the 80s, and he gets some like stock Jewish kid to with curly hair to play him, and then he's like, Kevin James is my best childhood friend, and then we're gonna never separate. And then he became the president, and he like works at like a technology company.
And then they like go to a bar or something. What is the president
Yeah.
doing in some bar?
You saw the movie too?
I saw. Well, see.
My little cousin came over and he was like, Pac-Man.
No.
So then he was like, let's watch it. And my parents were there and they're like, JB, put the movie on. And I was like, okay. And we watched it and it was like, I literally wanted to throw up. I think we bought it, actually. I might own that movie.
No, I own that movie.
It was,
Because while we're getting off tangent, because I haven't even talked about the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. But, sorry mom, if you're listening.
yeah.
My mom is an idiot.
Okay.
She has the worst taste in movies. I mean that in the nicest way.
Yeah.
She likes Pixels. She likes those movies. She thinks they're funny. She is like crazy for Pitch Perfect 2.
What?
which Pitch Perfect 1 isn't even good because
That's
like,
overrated piece of shit.
It is, and like there's that one scene that always pisses me off because the movie thinks it's like so cool because it's Mean Girls with music. And Fat Amy, if she wasn't fat, she wouldn't be funny. She's an insult to Australia, so get the fuck out of here. And like the music is good, but that's it. Sorry. And there's that thing where it's like they're like the picnic thing where the girl is like, I'm smart and sarcastic and I'm the best. I'm Anna Kendrick Cups, and she's like she says that one thing that really like grinds my gears. She's like,
from which movie? First one
where she's like, ooh, the Vater is German for father, or she says Vader is German for father. So, like, you should have been able to predict that plot twist, you idiots. Like, what? That makes no sense. Darth Vader's name would be Dark Father, not, hi, I'm Luke Skywalker's father. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's like...
No one predicted that when it came out.
And that makes no sense. Like, that's not... Because then, also, because the movie has to be like, oh, you're an independent woman, so we're all going to agree with the things that you say.
And sing along.
Yeah. I'm not sexist. I love women, and I love movies that... portray a strong female character.
I love it.
This is not one of those movies. This is a movie...
You sound like Donald Trump right now.
No, I'm saying, like...
I love him.
No.
They got smarter leaders. Okay?
Movie that portrays women well, Zero Dark 30.
Yes.
The woman
oh my God.
protagonist in that...
Jessica Chastain, right?
Fucking badass.
Right?
Yeah.
And, that's a great movie.
That's how it does it. But, like... Pitch Perfect is the kind of movie where
Not
it
strong,
has
independent.
It has a main character who's like, I'm strong and independent,
No,
but she
I'd say
says
more
it like
a fucking sassy bitch.
I know exactly. She's like whiny and she is like angsty all the time, but for some reason she's like, I'm gonna do this, and she does it, but she doesn't seem like the person who could like achieve any goal.
No, yeah.
Like you're insulting women.
Yeah,
and then the women who watch the movie are like, this is empowering, and I'm like,
the teenage girls who watch
you're not doing
because that movie came out when I was in like I don't know.
Like 2008 or something.
Yeah, no, not
That's too early.
Like probably 3 or 4 years, 3 years ago.
Who cares?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Who cares? But yeah, like it's so stupid.
It's really dumb. It's really, really dumb.
Like dark, and it's first of all, it's not pronounced Vader. It's pronounced Vater in German. It sounds nothing like it. It's spelled the same, but it's not the same. So like, shut up and die. But Pitch Perfect is mediocre. It's not,
at best.
It's
at best.
It's not the worst movie ever made.
Listen, I was forced by so many girls to watch it
I was forced by
over
my mom.
and over. Okay, my sister, my cousins, my mom. Okay,
I'm
like
so
whenever
sorry.
I went somewhere and there were like siblings in the mix, Pitch Perfect would be on the television, and it's like, oh my God, I've never seen this movie before. This is the best movie I've ever seen. Oh my God, it's like High School Musical, except it's in college. It's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, like
okay?
that's what I heard too, and I watched
It's
it.
like,
and I'm
I
like,
literally
it's not
wanted
good.
to stab myself in the eyeballs, okay, and then rip my ears off, because it was so awful.
Just watch Heathers. Don't even watch Mean
Yeah,
Girls.
if you
Just
need
watch
a high
Heathers.
school, if like you're so desperate for a
Clueless.
high school movie, Heathers, right?
Or Clueless. Pick
Yeah,
one.
fine.
Yeah.
Even yeah, that's
Mhm.
fine.
Or Ghost
What?
with Patrick Swayze.
Or Roadhouse. or Footloose.
Jurassic Park 2.
Yeah, high school dinosaur attack.
Shut up.
So
But getting into worse movies.
I mean, it's Spider-Man 2.
Well, before I get into that, one more thing to really just like, make our listeners go like, why?
Yeah. Okay.
Why Walker's mom?
Yeah.
Guess who her favorite director is?
Michael Bay.
That's a good guess.
I was like, shittiest director.
No. M. Night Shyamalan.
Fuck!
I know, right? And like first of
Actually, let me just say, Signs was excellent.
but I'm gonna
No,
stop.
but it was excellent, and
no.
also The Village was good too. I enjoyed it.
That might be. I just didn't like it.
I
that doesn't
think
mean
it
it's
wasn't a inherently bad movie. It's
That's
not like
true.
This was a predictable bad movie. You know, I had no idea. I couldn't see it coming.
But like that plot twist that it's in the modern day, like, so
I don't know. It's just like
exactly.
It's kind of fucked
It
up.
doesn't matter.
What kind of matters to them? It doesn't matter to us.
I don't care about them. Fuck them.
Well, okay, that's just you being a dick.
Yeah,
not
that is
you.
me being a dick.
I mean, people
But, like-
people get invested in movie characters all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding.
I mean, it was a good movie. Maybe you just gotta watch it again at some point. But,
But-
however, the rest of his movies have been complete shit.
Yeah.
And people thought he was gonna be the next Steven Spielberg at one point. After Signs and after The Village, they thought he was gonna be like on the up and up.
I know, because but like, and when you really look back on it, like Sixth Sense, good. That's a great.
That's a great movie. I
movie.
completely forgot that he even directed that.
Great
That was
movie.
fantastic.
That's really, really good. But, like, every movie is just trying to be that.
That's the problem. Yeah.
And if you worship a guy who does that, you're an idiot.
Yeah, I
Mom,
guess.
I love you. I'm sorry. You need to. This is an intervention. Next one, Unbroken. That movie is boring.
Dude, fuck that movie. I'll try to
movie's
watch
not, People, like, because M. Night Shyamalan made Sixth Sense, and then he made that movie.
it. What?
People
He was involved in that? He was involved in Unbroken?
no, Unbroken is the
Yeah, that movie.
Prisoner of War.
That
No.
movie was fucking boring too, though.
Did I say Unbroken?
Yeah. That movie was boring. I don't
Okay,
care what
well,
anybody
that-
says.
that's
That
my
movie
mistake.
pissed me
I
off
mean,
because
no.
it took forever, and I was watching it on a plane.
Unbroken I actually liked, but like not the entire thing because it does drag. I keep mixing that title up with Unbreakable, is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
With Bruce Willis in Philadelphia, looking all sad. Which the Sixth
Wait.
Sense is Bruce Willis in Philadelphia looking all sad. So I mean, they're trying to be the same movie, but Unbreakable is the one where he has superpowers.
Oh yeah, that was shitty.
And then he goes into a house and saves some kids, and then it's over.
That was yeah.
Like it's just dumb, and I hate how like M. Night
And then
Shyamalan always puts himself in
Avatar,
these movies.
The Last Airbender. Did you see that?
Doesn't exist. We're not going to talk about it.
Oh my god.
I like reminded my mom of this stuff, and she just like ignored it. She's like, oh.
My mom actually
He's
does
still good.
respect him because of Signs.
But
Mel
also
Gibson.
think about it. Signs, like that's a pretty good movie, but I mean, their weakness is water. So why didn't the water vapor in the air just kill them when they entered the
I
atmosphere?
don't know. He's a director. He's not a goddamn scientist.
Come on.
Well, okay. I mean, yeah, you can find a plot hole in any good movie if you want. I mean, you can find plot holes in Batman.
No, you can't.
Dark Knight Rises, really?
Oh, I was thinking Dark Knight. You can't find any plot holes.
No, of course not, because that's like the greatest movie ever made.
Exactly.
But
Which I'll get to.
we'll get to later. But I mean, Dark Knight Rises. How
We're
the
not-
fuck did he get back
Hey,
to the city?
we're not talking about Dark Knight Rises.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, there are
Yeah, I
plot
know.
holes in every movie.
I know.
I mean, you can't. I mean, like the water baby would have killed. I mean, like it's like you know. I mean, they're Independence Day aliens. Are you joking? How was that plan thought out at all?
It wasn't.
It was just like we're just gonna like go over every. Major
Well, it's just
landmark.
more like that's like who? Oh, what's that fucking guy's name?
Who?
The guy, director of Independence Day.
Oh shit.
Roland Emmerich
Maybe.
might be. Ooh, the Godzilla remake. That's pretty bad. No, we don't have time for this.
No, you don't have too many bad movies. No, I like Bryan Cranston though.
Oh, you're thinking of the new one.
Yeah, it wasn't
That
that
one
good.
was just kind.
Oh my god, are you talking about the one with Ferris Bueller?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's such a
That one
shitty
was horrible.
movie.
The one in 2014.
That was okay.
It was okay, and also there was the part. Spoiler alert: the part in the end where Godzilla takes that monster and atomic breaths its head off.
Yeah,
So-
that was pretty.
The movie was kind of boring, but now that I saw that, it's the greatest movie.
Yeah,
ever
you're
made.
right. Roland Emmerich. That's,
Yeah, okay, good.
Independence Day.
I'm smart, guys.
Yeah.
But anyway, M. Night Shyamalan. We're not even getting into the bad stuff, but like even his good movies aren't that good. I feel like if I watched them
Signs
again,
was good. I like Signs a lot, and Sixth Sense was excellent.
yeah, Sixth Sense is excellent, but like it just kind
The
of
Village, like, meh, you know,
It's
but
like-
it was still good.
his director like directorial career.
Yeah.
It follows the second law of thermodynamics, where you can never get the same amount or more energy out of a reaction than you put in.
What?
Fuck.
Never mind. Just say that again, except say not chemistry.
Second law of thermodynamics states that if the amount of energy you put into a reaction, you'll get lower quality energy.
Out. Okay, yeah, fine.
That's
You're saying
his
he tried
career.
really hard, but he started out really, really strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
But he
definitely
also
declined.
He also
Definitely.
never like evolved.
Yeah.
The reason
he's
his
such
movies now are
so formulaic, so like every single time you know exactly what to expect. Like, have you seen Devil?
he made that.
That was him.
Oh my god.
But you could tell now, right?
Yeah.
From like a mile away that that's a Shyamalan special, right? You know.
Have you seen The Happening?
Of course.
The movie's
That's
ridiculous.
actually, that's one of the worst.
that's
I mean, that's a pretty bad movie.
a close second.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like
It's so bad.
well, see, it's memorable.
Memorable,
That's,
but
like
shit.
the worst movie. Like Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I should probably get into because
Yeah.
that's my point. Like I don't care about it. I don't
I
remember
couldn't finish
90%
it.
of the stuff.
I couldn't even finish it.
I only remember the stuff that I need to tell people that's like it's bad.
The minute I saw Jamie Foxx,
Oh.
he was like, Spider-Man, talk to me. It was like,
Oh my
what
God.
the fuck?
I barely remember that movie.
I
and
didn't
that's
finish
why
it. I
it's
couldn't
so
finish
bad.
it. I got like 2
I
thirds
actually
way.
walked out of the room, but I watched it illegally. Don't tell my mom. Sorry, mom.
Ruh-roh.
But so I walked out of the room.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can do this. The other movie, which was also pretty bad, which I was considering, but I didn't finish it because I actually left and didn't come back, was SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the second one.
Oh my god, I watched.
I
that
got
one,
to the
like-
part where they turned into superheroes, and I'm like, you had a magic book that could grant any wish, and you didn't wish that bad guy didn't exist and that everything was back to normal. You wish for superpowers. SpongeBob, you're dumb, but like
It was trying.
Squidward is not dumb, and he was
It
there.
was trying too hard to be Adventure Time. Think about it. That whole dolphin
This whole
in outer
dolphin,
space,
you're right. That's
that was
like
so Adventure Time.
You don't need
They're
that.
trying to be weird, trying to be like out of like, trippy.
I don't know, man. I hate
Not
it.
necessary.
I hate M Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Have you seen The
hate it.
Visit?
Yeah, that was shit.
Balls,
They're really bad.
balls, and like just everything about that.
It was funny though. Like I laughed. That
I-
wasn't like a bad movie. Like I need to get out of here. It was a bad movie. Like oh my god, I'm having such a fun time like laughing at this shit.
Well, I was just cringing the whole time. And my family, I watched it in theaters, and they were like, "Oh, it'll be good." And my mom's like, "Oh, M Night Shyamalan, he's the best." I'm like, "Guys,
that was a Shyamalan movie.
yeah, right."
Oh my god.
Now it's worse. And I'm like,
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, guys, don't watch this movie. And they're like, "Oh no, it'll be fine." And then literally every 5 minutes in the movie, they're like, "Oh,
It's really bad.
oh, oh."
I was yeah.
Like the kids, those aren't actual kids.
No.
That girl, what like 13-year-old girl has that vocabulary?
I don't know.
No one, because no
Fucking
one uses
smartass.
it. You don't even look up those words because it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like
You
that's
can tell that was written by some dude.
that's written by a 13-year-old who like really, really tries hard with essays.
yeah.
Essays you use really like
Like fucking
intense
SAT words.
vocabulary. Yeah, exactly. She uses all these SAT words.
Laborious. Like you know-
Camera lens.
Yeah. What?
And then I'm gonna spoil the movie so no one has to see it.
Yeah, that's good.
But in the end, the kids, they learn to face their fears by murdering their fake grandparents. How is that a good lesson?
it's not a good. They went to.
The whole movie's about facing like their fears because it's explicitly said, which you shouldn't do in a movie. Like what Shyamalan does is like he's really not subtle about foreshadowing. The characters might as well wink at the camera.
yeah.
It's horrible. And like, it's like the kid froze up at a football game. And he's like, "Oh, I couldn't get the big tackle because I froze at the football game." And then in the end of the movie, he freezes again when his grandpa's about to kill his sister. So he runs at his grandpa and he's like, "Ah!" And then he smashes the grandpa's head with a fridge.
Yeah.
That's not a good moral.
Moral of the story.
Kill your grandpa.
Well, what was he supposed
Face
to
your
do?
fears,
What was he
kill your-
supposed to do? Really?
Nothing, but like it just the
Just
way
let his sister die.
the way no, I'm not saying that part is like
Oh, the moral of the story is really
Well,
stop
I'm not-
being afraid. Become a killer.
yeah, but also it's just like that is a good. You could do that in your movie, but you like
There
that's,
has to be like some character development. That
it's
not,
all.
like,
It also has to be seen as fucked
That's
up.
a reach. That's a real reach, isn't it? Like if you're like psychotic or something, and then you're just like, oh, I'm not afraid of killing people anymore, and then you kill people. That's different. If you're like a little kid who's like, oh man, I got a bad grade on my test today because I was afraid, and he's like, I'm gonna face my fears and kill my grandfather.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a bit. That's so unrealistic.
Yeah, so that on its own is unrealistic. But
I
then,
mean, do you see that little shit in the movie? That kid,
Not
he would've
real.
froze up. And he would have let his sister get fucking hacked
Yeah.
up into little pieces.
exactly.
Okay,
And then he would have started
been
cutting himself up.
Yeah, exactly.
He would have been like, "Here, I'll do it for you."
Yes.
But like, not only
I mean,
that,
like-
the way, and this is Shyamalan's fault because he's the director. The way it works is like, them killing their grandparents is seen as character development.
Character development.
As
Like,
like
that's the
positive,
goal. Yeah.
positive development.
Yeah.
Not like this is a
It's
fucked up situation.
stupid writing.
And then in the credits, I stayed to the credits. The kid is shown like because he raps and it's really bad. Like he's doing a rap over the credits, and I'm like, oh, is this like a past thing to show how like they've been fucked up and they'll never be the same again? But he talks about in the rap, he discusses the events of the movie. So that means that he killed his grandpa, his sister killed her grandma. They went home, didn't go to therapy, didn't go to prison. They went home, and he raps about it, and it's fine. It's very fun. He's like laughing.
Wait, like a rap.
Yeah,
Like, yo guys, I killed my grandfather.
he doesn't
What?
say that, but it's like pretty much.
I chopped him up. No, I busted his head in with the
I think
fridge.
it does something like that. It's
That's
ridiculous.
fucked up.
And no, but it's not even.
No,
fucked
but that's
up.
the implication.
No,
that
but see,
now they're fucked up.
But like, if you watch the movie, you'll be like, "That's not fucked up.
Well-
That's poorly written."
It's shit.
It's
yeah, he's
shit.
just a bad
He's
writer
not
now.
good
He's
at it.
like, yeah. All
Like,
right. I
just-
agree. I agree.
just poop. It's all
Done.
poop.
He's poop.
It could be good.
He's poop. He wasn't poop, but he is poop now, and he always
He
will
wasn't
be.
poop that one time.
2 times. He wasn't absolute poop 2 times.
Right. He was just like lightly brown.
Yeah, fine.
And then there was Lady in the Water, where he
Shit.
put himself in the movie, and the mermaid
He
person.
always puts himself in the movie.
Yeah, but in this movie, he literally, the mermaid person went up to him and was like, because she could read the future or something.
Hey, M. Night
She was,
Shyamalan.
she was pretty much like, you are going to be a great writer one day, and everyone's going to love you.
Well,
And it was M. Night Shyamalan.
that
And,
didn't
like,
happen.
That's embarrassing. Everyone hates you. Go home. Mom, you need to watch better things, like Stanley Kubrick.
Yes.
Or, Stanley Kubrick.
Impress us with your.
Matthew Vaughn, great director.
Oh yeah.
Watch his movies.
Okay.
Name 2.
I can't.
I can only name 2. X-Men First Class and Kingsman.
Oh shit! Yeah, of course.
Really good movies. That's a good director.
He's a good. Yeah, he's a great director.
And there's Jensen Ackles is a director. He directs some episodes of Supernatural.
Steven Spielberg.
Mm-hmm. Your classic. Steven Spielberg.
He just made a ton
Except
of
for
shit.
that one movie.
AI.
Yeah.
But fuck that.
No.
E.T. too. I hated that.
What? How dare you?
Did not like that.
That
movie.
family got screwed by the government in the end, though.
Yeah.
There's no way they like have lives.
They're all dead.
They're all dead,
Their memories were either erased or they're dead, or both.
or both.
First, their memories were erased and then they died.
We really got off track.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Amazing Spider-Man. 2.
Amazing Spider-Man 2. Why is it bad, Walker? I'll tell you. There's 700,000 reasons.
Okay.
So-
Start at number 1.
So this movie, which the first one wasn't even that good. It was kind of like, it seemed like Spider-Man trying to be Batman.
I honestly enjoyed Spider-Man 3 more than the first Amazing Spider-Man.
Me too, because it was funny.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 was,
Emo Peter Parker.
yeah, but Spider-Man 2 is one of the greatest movies of all time. Like, just Spider-Man 2.
Ooh, what are you talking about?
Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock. You know, I'll say one of the greatest superhero movies.
Okay, fine. Citizen Kane of its generation.
Oh, shut up.
Spider-Man 2.
We're not even going
Spider-Man
to talk
2.
about Citizen Kane.
Yeah, we should never.
It's a great achievement and all, but it's boring.
Boring as
Because
fuck.
it's what? It's like 1930s?
But it's a great movie.
It's a great movie, but like, you know,
You have to be like in a hospice care to enjoy that movie.
you have to be old, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I
It's a
said.
different time.
You have to be on your way out, if you know what I'm saying.
Oof.
But
You
anyways.
should be pooping.
Okay, anyways.
So the villain, well, air quotes villain, Electro, for the most part, is not a villain. He's just a guy who acts like a 7th grader. And
Yeah,
it's like,
I got that far.
yeah, it's literally like,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's more popular than me. I'm gonna kill him and everyone in New York. That makes no sense.
It's like, okay.
And he's like a nerd, and then he gets thrown in a tank, and then
He becomes...
he's super menacing for no reason. And like,
The electricity made him more aggressive.
it's, no, that's you can't even say that. And I do like the goofy thing where he fell in a pit of electric eels, because apparently that's his comic book origin. So I'm not gonna complain about that, but like, that's stupid.
It's a dumb origin.
I'm kidding, it's fine. There was the scene that I walked out of the movie, I was already complaining out the ass. I was like, this is stupid. Maybe this movie will get better. I'm trying to like it. And there was that one part where Peter Parker goes into his room and he's like, oh, I feel so defeated because I'm a teenager and I have so many things in my life. How am I going to be a high school graduate and Spider-Man? My life is hard. I need inspiration. And then he like sits up in bed and Home by Philip Phillips starts playing or something. Like it was a Philip Phillips song. And I was like, And I walked out of the room.
You're like, that guy won American Idol.
No, but like,
And then
that was just, like, cringe is an understatement. It was just the worst montage I've ever seen. And then, the way that scene ended, I think that Peter Parker, like, threw a calculator at a wall, and then these little tokens came out, and then he brought them to a train, and then he watched a video of his dad talking about nothing, and, like, it didn't matter. And it's this thing where, like, the Amazing Spider-Man movies, especially this one, they're like, ooh, your parents were actually special. They're not just two people who died in a plane crash. But, I mean, why can't they just be two people who died in a plane crash? They try to make Spider-Man, like,
into like some sort of...
a destiny thing or
Yeah.
some shit. And it's trying to make a mystery, but literally nothing happens. And that's...
They never even resolved that shit, did they?
No! And that's not
And
even...
they're not going to make another one now.
Because that one was
It
bad.
sucked.
And it's not even
Oh,
contrived.
and also, let's talk about that Harry Osborn acting. That was just such... James Franco did a better job of playing,
oh my god.
you know, the new Green Goblin.
Oh.
Okay?
And like...
He was like, I'm the new Green Goblin, and I'm super emo. And then he was like, I'm super mad for no reason. And then
he got amnesia, and he's like, I love you, Peter Parker.
Oh wait, no, I'm not
Spider-Man.
talking about James Franco. I'm talking
Oh,
about
not anymore?
the new guy.
Oh, man.
No, he's not. He was never super emo. I mean,
Oh, right.
He was like, I love you, Mary Jane, and then like, come over, let's make an omelet. And then that was funny as fuck. I thought it was hilarious.
It's good.
I actually enjoy that movie because
Yeah.
it's funny, and that Sandman shit was deep.
That was good.
Like that was
That's
deep.
good. People don't appreciate that movie for what it is.
No,
That's like...
it was a good movie.
It's like getting mad at Shrek. Is like getting mad at Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3 was good,
Yeah, but...
if
for
not
all
excellent.
its flaws.
But the new guy was like, oh my god, I'm rich. My life sucks. I hate Spider-Man
What's his
because
goddamn name?
I don't know. It's supposed to be. It's like Cole something, right?
It's like Dan. Danny.
He played. He was
was
great in Chronicle.
I was gonna say he was great in Chronicle.
He's like Apex Predator. But
That's another good director who lost his mind, Josh Trank.
yeah,
He directed the Fantastic Four movie.
I know.
And he ruined his house.
It's bad. It was so
Fucked it
bad.
up.
It was so bad.
Ugh, we don't need to talk about it.
No,
But like, actually, like, there's... Speaking of Harry Osborn being shitty in that movie, there's that one
he
scene...
didn't even wear a mask. It was just his face.
That, but like, the Green Goblin stuff, that was actually, like, that was kind of good. Like, him being Green Goblin, like a villain, you know? Like, it was kind of like, okay, this kind of works. But,
no,
well,
I disagree.
Well, I'm only saying that because, like, in comparison to the rest of the movie, and given the fact that Electro is your other villain,
That-
Green Goblin
why-
was good.
Why
but
were
he
there so many
only in
villains?
that. There was 3,
It's unnecessary.
and Rhino came back.
Rhino and the Vulture.
Vulture was in it?
Yes, at like the end or something. I heard Vulture was in it.
Did you even see it?
No, I saw half of it. I couldn't
Oh,
take it
no,
anymore.
Vulture wasn't in it.
Someone
Green
told me-
Goblin was in the end.
No, I saw the Green Goblin. At one point. He was in the movie in the beginning. Not as the Green Goblin, but it was Harry Osborn, yeah.
No, yeah, he becomes Green Goblin.
But he's like, I'm so emo.
Yeah, because he's, like, sick.
whatever.
But in the end,
It's, like, so
it's not
stupid.
Vulture, it's Green Goblin, but he looks weird.
Okay, alright.
And he becomes Green Goblin, and that part is like, he's kind of scary, and it's like good.
Yeah,
And that's when he's actually acting.
okay.
Like, it's kind of scary. That's a good villain,
I mean, I
and
like-
he's in one scene.
I liked the really ugly dude. Oh, Willem Dafoe.
I love him. He
He's
looks
fantastic.
like a goblin.
He does look like a
He doesn't
goblin.
need that mask.
No, but that mask was OP.
That
Okay.
was fucking OP. I had an action figure for that.
Yeah,
Mega OP.
and I enjoyed that. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed that, and I enjoyed the little bats and the pumpkins and the
It was good.
yeah.
Real good time. Anyway, there is I can recall one scene to really put this into perspective. So Harry Osborn.
One scene that we gotta move on to the best.
Well, yeah. Well, we gotta pick. What? How much? 40. This is gonna be a long one. No. We'll best movie will be easy.
Yeah, good.
So. There's one scene that really highlights it. It's so Harry Osborn's dying of some stupid disease that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man comes in, and Harry Osborn's like, "Hey, give me your Spider-Man blood." And Spider-Man's like, "Whoa, it might kill you." And Harry Osborn's like, "Well,
Nah.
give it to me anyway." And Spider-Man's like, "I can't." And he jumps out the window. And then Harry Osborn literally says, "You're a fraud, Spider-Man."
Oh, that makes
And it
sense.
sounds horrible. Now, why is that a problem, JP? I'll tell you.
Tell me.
Because Oscorp is like the most prestigious science thing in ever.
They have an imaginary building in Manhattan.
Exactly. So why don't you, I don't know, take the Spider-Man blood, give it to those scientists, and be like, "Science," and then they'll make a cure.
Science, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then it's stupid, and like it's dumb, and then also the movie. This is my last point because I don't remember anything else because it's so bad and like repressed memories because it hurt me. The movie tried to make it seem surprising that, spoiler alert, if you live under a rock, Gwen Stacy dies.
Yeah.
Which happened in the 70s. So like when
Didn't it also happen in this?
it happens all the
In
time.
Spider-Man 3, did Gwen Stacy also die?
I don't know.
She was in it.
She was in it, but I don't think she died.
She should have died.
She should have died. But see, like, as soon as The Amazing Spider-Man came out and they were like, "Oh, Gwen Stacy's in this movie,"
So-
everyone's like,
Well,
"She's gonna die."
She's
There was
gonna die.
Yeah, and then there was set photos for Amazing Spider-Man 2 of a funeral, and everyone was like, "Gwen Stacy." And then people, like idiots, like a very few, like the emo kids in our school, they liked this movie, and they would be like, "Oh my god, it was so sad because Gwen Stacy died and Peter really loved her." And I'm like, "You fucking idiot! She's been dead for so long,
So many times.
so many times.
It's
She's
like
been dead."
it's like fucking Kenny from South Park.
Exactly.
Okay, it's like she come back like no one like remembers that she died, and then she died. Like, you killed Gwen Stacy, you bastard. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's-
it's like it's just like
Like she's just like it's just it baffles me how it just is a movie that exists. It's stupid.
It's really fucking dumb.
And then the ending is horrible because Spider-Man's like, "I'm sad by my girlfriend. I'm not gonna be Spider-Man anymore."
Who directed that?
No, a guy without a career.
Now, I guess, yeah.
Oh yeah.
What happened in the end?
Oh, he's like, "I'm not gonna be Spider-Man anymore," and then
Let me guess. He meets Mary Jane.
no, I think Aunt May is like, "With
You
great
gotta be
power
Spider-Man
comes
because
great
you're-"
responsibility."
That's an
It's like-
Uncle Ben quote.
That was a joke.
What?
She doesn't say that.
I was like, I swear to God, if that happened, I would have fucking.
It's literally like it shows he's not Spider-Man for like 6 months, and then one villain shows up. Rhino comes back, so that means it's the first instance that a villain came back. So Rhino shows up and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you all," and he's like, "Well, I guess I'll be Spider-Man." So like, it's just it. Do we need to vote? It's the worst movie ever made.
I'm sure there's something that's worse, but I can't think of anything.
Well,
right
your
now.
vote is
Grown
Ups 2.
was shit.
But-
It wasn't even interesting. I
The
didn't
Amazing
even care
Spider-Man
about
2.
it.
Spider-Man is interesting. I don't particularly like Spider-Man, but he's an interesting
The difference
character.
between Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Grown Ups 2 is that I wanted to like Amazing Spider-Man. I really didn't give a shit about Grown Ups 2, and I was disappointed big time.
You got a really good point.
Okay, I wanted to like Amazing Grown Ups 2. Okay, at least from what I could tell, Amazing Spider-Man had a plot. Okay? Some
Yeah.
semblance of a plot.
Well, it had too much of a plot.
Okay. Grown Ups 2 had no plot. And not in a good way. Not in the Mad Max Fury Road way of no plot.
Yeah.
Okay? Also, Kevin James was in it. Okay?
Well then,
And Shaq was in it for no reason.
I'm sold.
And also, Zac Efron was in it as a frat boy for no reason. Okay? They were all in it for no reason.
So-
and I can't even tell you what it was about. Because it doesn't have
I
a
was
plot.
about to say.
Can you remember what that movie's actually
I don't
about?
remember any jokes. Except for the
burp,
thing.
fart, snot,
Because
sneeze.
it happened like 7 times.
Yeah, and it was just like... And then I remember in the end, he like has sex with Salma Hayek or something, and then it ends.
When does that happen?
They're like... She was like pregnant or something, and then he's like, let's make a baby again. Because he's Adam Sandler, he's like a horny bastard.
Oh my god.
And then
that's
he
the worst movie.
burps,
I remember the
farts,
opening.
and sneezes, and he's like, perfect snort! Who would
And
it
everyone's
be?
like,
I'm
"Ah!"
Adam Sandler! You know, he's like, first night of Hanukkah. You know, it's like, it's the same fucking shit every single
I remember
time.
the opening of that movie is a deer goes in their house, and it's just like, I was just like, no, stop, turn around.
And it's like, we're supposed to like,
Please do
we're supposed to
something
be like,
else.
what we're supposed to be like is like,
Shoot the deer.
this is what they wanted us to feel. They were supposed to be like, oh yeah, the gang is back together again. One last time.
2, but everyone's alive now.
They're solving crimes. Gang's back together again for one last heist. 20 years later, after they gave up the game.
GTA 5.
Yeah,
but Adam Sandler's in it.
Yeah, it's like, I think it was just the most lazy movie I've ever... I mean, at least for the Amazing Spider-Man, they tried.
They didn't.
They had to try. With all the CGI and all that, they had to try.
Yeah, well, they
The sets, they tried, okay?
I'm gonna.
In this one, they literally could have filmed that 2 minutes up the road, okay?
We could have done it and it would have been better.
Probably, if we had the same quality cameras, are you joking?
This podcast is better than that movie.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
We spent $0 on this.
$0. I repeat, $0.
All right, well then it's settled.
I think
Amazing
it's-
Spider-Man 2. Congrats, you were not the worst movie ever.
I
made.
think it's Grown Ups too, man.
All right, we're gonna handshake.
I'm sweaty.
Yeah, no, me too. Grown Ups 2 is the worst movie ever made.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
Done. Settled.
Now, the best movie ever made. How are we doing on time? 46 minutes.
I would have to say the best movie ever made is probably...
All right, well, hang on.
You go first.
Yeah, it's
I
my
went
turn.
first before.
I gotta think.
You gotta think about it.
I'm torn.
I know
Really.
how much you want to say Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back.
I was gonna say it's either The Dark Knight, The Empire Strikes Back, or maybe Mad Max.
Mad Max was pretty.
There's
pretty
too many
great.
good movies in the world.
There are too many good movies.
And like I don't want to, cause I don't want to say like what IBM would tell us. IMDb.
What is it?
Which would be
2001:
like-
A Space
Yeah,
Odyssey.
like 2001: A Space Odyssey, or like
I can't do
The
that.
Godfather. Like we know those are amazing movies. Those don't count as movies because they're too good. Those are like art.
Yeah.
We're talking about movies here.
Movies, really,
So-
real movies. Like, yeah, I
I
understand.
think that Twilight New Moon is.
Oh, go fuck yourself. Come on.
No.
Breaking Dawn Part 1.
4.
Because it sets it up for the big reveal.
But that one is the second.
Oh, vampire sex. Oh, yeah.
I'm a 30-year-old werewolf, but I'm in love with your baby daughter.
I don't even know that much about it.
Someone at home will be like, "That's funny."
Yeah, anyways.
Okay.
Best movie.
God. I'm gonna have to say. I might have to say The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, alright, I feel you.
Well, hang on.
Think about it.
I'm thinking about, like, because if you take our suggestions and you want to watch a movie and you're like, I want to watch the best movie ever made, Star Wars Episode 5 is the 5th episode. It's good because the characters are established in Episode 4.
The character development is very, very broad, and it goes over a long period of time, which I think is why it's so satisfying to see it at the end.
Yeah. But I think, like, it's great. Like, whenever I want to watch Episode 5, I usually have to watch Episode 4
I agree.
before it.
Yeah.
Because it establishes the characters. So
So you can see how they develop.
exactly. So Han Solo wouldn't be as Han Solo-y if not for Episode 4.
It doesn't seem as relevant that he's a good guy in Empire Strikes Back if you don't see that he's a smuggler who literally shoots Greedo in the face for no
Exactly.
reason. You know, pre George Lucas fuck job. You know,
Let's not go there.
re-release. Okay, Han shot Greedo.
But
Okay.
it's not canon. Is the argument.
Okay, yeah, you.
Han
whatever.
shot first in our timeline, but canonically they shot at the same time. Fucking George Lucas. Maybe they'll change it back.
The better.
They better. But so that would say that The Dark Knight is probably the greatest movie ever made.
Dark Knight.
Because you know Batman. And if you don't know Batman, you don't have to know Batman. That first scene where Batman shows up and he like goes into that parking garage and he fucks up those guys, you're like, oh, that's Batman.
Yeah.
That is like establishing it so well. And the opening scene of that movie is beautiful. That's the greatest way
To start. a
to
movie.
establish
I agree.
any character.
They don't even say anything. They never actually. They don't call him the Joker for like probably the first half an hour.
Exactly.
You know.
And you don't need like the Joker doesn't exist before in that movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Or universe, I mean. So like that movie is a standalone movie. You don't need to know.
Anything.
You don't need to watch Batman Begins to watch The Dark Knight.
No, and then Harvey Dent.
Exactly.
It's like an origin. It's basically an origin
Everything
story.
in that movie is standalone. And like the movie is so great because it's the greatest movie ever. You don't need to know anything about Batman. But if you do, it's better.
Yeah.
But either way, it's just a good movie. And because Batman's in it, I love it. Because I'm Batman. But it's just the greatest movie ever. It's like shot really, really well. The music, that soundtrack is on point. That's the greatest movie soundtrack. That's not true. That's a really, really, really good movie soundtrack. That could be another episode. But also, all the characters are great. It's not in your face about how it's a Batman movie. It's not like there's no throwaway line that's like, oh wait, that guy in Metropolis he's a guy.
Yeah. There's no
Or
bullshit.
there's not even like a Daily Planet newspaper or anything. There will just be like, I forget which one. I think it's Maroni's in it. Like Maroni.
Yeah.
Crime boss.
Yeah.
Okay, they just use names from the comics.
Yeah.
Or they use characters.
Falcone, Crown Family.
Yeah, that's Falcone. Isn't it?
Gamble.
Yeah, Gamble. He probably exists in the comics at some point.
I think so.
It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. But like, just it's so perfect and just everything about it. And there's no plot holes.
No.
You can't poke a hole in that. People try to. They say like the Joker's plan is ridiculous. Like you dumb,
He doesn't have
dense,
a plan.
you
That's the
dense
point.
motherfucker.
The
The way
point-
I see it, the way like his plans, like what everything the Joker did in that movie. Some of it was Plan A. Some of it was Plan like F.
Yeah.
He had like so many plans in place that he could not lose.
Yeah, because he's fucking crazy.
But Batman still beat him because he's Batman. And Batman doesn't compromise, and yet he gets the job done.
Yeah.
So every character works to their strengths, and is great.
Yeah.
But like, it's so good because it's grounded in reality. So Batman's still vulnerable. So, and
I
just
appreciate
the
that
message,
the most.
and like it's poetic. The ending is like it's not just. It's fine. It's like it's so good. Because especially, and the ending, that's the greatest ending to a movie of all time. Because Batman rides off in the sunset, but it's like, it's really inspirational, and it's like every emotion you could possibly think of is just all wrapped up in a bow.
Yeah.
In the shape of a bat. And there's a kid there. It's just so good. And Gary Oldman,
Dude.
Commissioner Gordon,
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine, just great acting all around. There's not a single bad actor. Aaron Eckhart is Harvey Dent. He's perfect. Like, just, there's nothing, no complaints about that movie. Nothing is bad. It never drags. It's always interesting. Even the talking is interesting. And it's a movie where
I'll challenge your no
you
bad
have to pay
actor
attention
thing.
to it.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
She's a better Rachel than
Yeah, Rachel.
Katie Holmes.
Yeah,
She's much better.
I agree.
And
but she's like,
And that's another thing. Like, she is going back to when I was talking about portraying women in a positive way. Like, she's a realistic woman.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Like, she's really strong.
Yeah, I agree.
And then she does get captured in the movie, but she's not a damsel in distress.
No.
You know? She's never like,
She
"Help me."
dies.
I know, but
She's
she
not,
doesn't
not like
complain.
Batman's like, save the damsel in distress, you know? Like,
He was going to save her, but she didn't ask to be saved. That's how, like, that's great. She is perfect. She's a great character.
well, she didn't ask to be saved because she thought they were coming for her.
Yeah, but then, like, no, you're right. But still. She could have been like, help me, help me.
She was like, Harvey, they're coming for you.
Yeah, it's like, I want them to go for you, Harvey. And Harvey's like, no.
Rachel,
Why
Rachel.
are you coming for me? No! Rachel! Rachel! I love that movie.
I'm angry.
And those, oh my gosh, the action scenes. And not just the action scenes.
When
like,
the Joker blows up the hospital.
yeah, not just that. Heath Ledger's the greatest actor of our time.
I agree.
That's the greatest performance in any movie ever.
I think so.
So everything is just the only reason it didn't win all the Oscars ever is because Batman was in it.
Yeah.
Which like people were like, that's
comic
crazy.
book movie.
Yeah, it's stupid. But
It's
like
dumb.
perfect movie. Perfect movie. Everything is perfect.
All right, my
So
turn.
yeah, that's about it. It's just perfect.
I am going to say Inception.
Inception.
Another Christopher Nolan movie.
So Christopher Nolan's the greatest director of all time.
Probably one of them.
All right, sell me.
Well, first off, I think Christopher Nolan wrote that script for like about 10 years, trying to understand the whole terminology, like the whole dream thing. And
I
like
think that's true.
how many, like dream within a dream within a dream, and there's so many levels, and it's so complex, and there's so much more going on than like you can interpret it in a million different ways.
I heard that. Like, do you know the movie Memento?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Ooh, that came out.
2000.
Yeah, he started writing Inception around then.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, like that movie blew my mind the first time I saw it.
Really, really well directed.
I mean, you have Leonardo DiCaprio, who's fucking
Mm-hmm.
phenomenal.
And like just that spinny rotating hallway thingy.
Yeah.
That's
That whole scene alone was like,
that's spectacular.
and it's just like the whole kick thing with the car on one level, and it's slowed down, right?
Yes.
And then you have everything else going on is slowed down on another level, but everything is happening at the same time, and they constantly remind you that everything is happening. So they'll zoom whenever something happened, like at one level, they go back to the first level, and the car is falling in the river slowly, off that bridge, very slowly, and then it's like it's just you're very aware of the different levels.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a movie you have to watch a couple different times before you understand it.
That's what I was gonna. That was gonna be like my counter argument to defend the. Dark
No, but I
Knight.
think that's a good thing. That adds to the value of the movie.
I do like Christopher Nolan movies. They never treat the audience like an idiot.
Yeah.
But I think both movies do that really well. Like both these movies, which
Yeah.
I appreciate a lot.
Yeah.
They never have to point things out
I will say I'll agree with you on this one that Dark Knight is the best one,
because it is.
but it's close. I think
It's close,
because
but
I
hate
think
you,
Heath
and you're
Ledger's
wrong.
Heath Ledger pushes it over the edge
He fucking.
because he lived it
I know,
and,
just
it
like,
killed him.
but which, it's fine. He's probably okay with it,
Probably.
you know. But
I mean,
just-
I think his family accepted an Oscar on his behalf or something.
I think so.
Yeah.
Which, kudos to him. Love him. But just like one more thing that puts it over the top. Just the last, not like okay. Well, that too, like everything about the movie. It's a perfect movie. It has like the best ending ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah,
Especially the stuff with like Two-Face
Yeah.
and like the music in there, and it's like so tense and it's amazing, and it's like just the dialogue and everything, but especially the stuff where it's like the scene with the high rise and the Joker and the two boats.
Yes.
That is the most intense thing I've ever watched.
It was so well coordinated.
Everything about that is perfect.
Yeah.
And like just oh my gosh, it's like so good.
Yeah.
That's the greatest movie ever made. You can't disagree.
Oh, I agree with you.
Yeah, anyone in the world can fight me on this and I will win.
I think so.
Inception is close, but I feel like because it's so complex,
It's yeah.
then
agree.
there you go. Like, the
I
best
know what you're
movie
saying.
ever should be a movie where you watch it once and you can defend it.
Yeah.
Which, The Dark Knight, you can defend it. Even if you don't pay attention, you'll still like
You'll
it.
still like it. I've never met anyone who doesn't like that movie, to be honest.
Because you can't not like it.
Dark Knight, best movie.
And The Dark Knight Rises is a great movie, but because it came after The Dark Knight, it made it bad.
Tom Hardy's Bane was fucking insane.
Lit.
Yeah.
Lit.
It really was.
So yeah, Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Batman's the greatest superhero.
Yeah, but that's another discussion. For
That's
another
another. Well, okay. We can just pretend to shake on it.
Yeah, right.
No one gives a shit. Next week. What are we gonna do next week?
What do you want to do next week?
I don't know. It doesn't have to be. Well, I mean, according to them, it'll be next week.
You know what I'm saying. What do you want to do next show?
The next best and worst topic.
Best song, worst song?
I don't know. Seems kind of difficult.
This was pretty difficult.
This was. We got.
On paper, it sounded very difficult. Because whenever anyone asks me what's my favorite movie, it's like, I'm like, I can't answer that. You know? So,
We did. We both said Christopher Nolan movies.
I guess.
I'm satisfied with my answer though.
Favorite, best book, worst book?
I don't read books. Best place to hide a body. I think we should go with that.
Yeah, let's do that.
The best and worst place to hide a body is next week's
That's
topic.
what's coming up for you next week. I hope you're
In
as excited
conclusion-
as we are.
Yeah, the greatest movie of all time, forever and always, is The Dark Knight. And the worst movie of all time is Grown Ups 2.
Hallelujah.
Hal L'chaim.
L'chaim. Mazel tov.
We did it.
Yeah, we did.
Probably went over an hour.
Did we go over an
What's
hour?
the
We
time?
probably did. Yeah, it's an hour and 1 minute. So I think.
Hour? Oh, that's good.
I think
timing.
that that was wrapped
That's
up
pretty
pretty
We can't-
nicely.
We can't go too far because, like, no one listens to it as it is. Who's gonna want to listen to this for an hour?
I don't know.
Yeah, we have to be funny and compelling, and I don't know if we can do either of those things.
We were funny and compelling.
We were compelling.
We were funny.
I didn't laugh. Okay. Fun jokes.
Ah!
We have fun here at Walker and JP Studios.
Yeah, dude.
Or whatever you said.
JP and Walker.
JP and Walker and JP.
JP and Walker.
We're changing the plaque.
Fine.
Thank you. I appreciate
This has
it.
not been decided previously,
Hey,
but
shut up.
we'll probably like do Inu or something. I don't know.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Right, yeah.
Closing remarks.
Closing
What is
remarks.
We don't have a Twitter.
Yet
I don't
but
want, do you? I don't wanna,
we will have a Twitter.
I don't want to like handle a Twitter.
I'll handle the Twitter.
You're gonna handle Twitter. What are
It's
you gonna
fine.
put on it?
I don't know.
Hey, come listen to our
Watch our
podcast.
fucking show, you
Perp, perp.
fucking assholes.
Is
Probably
that
something like
130 characters or less?
that. Yeah. Like,
Okay.
hey, at real Donald Trump, watch our fucking show.
You fucking bitch.
You fucking dick. And then he'll be
Suck
like,
a
he'll be
dick.
like, okay, he'll be like,
And you'll listen
hi
to it.
everybody,
I agree with your views on women.
China.
We should
Okay,
best and worst accent that JP can do.
that's a good one.
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks
because
from now.
I want to do best place to hide a body.
China.
We should do research for that.
I
Next
have
week.
to have my China.
Next week we're gonna try to get special guests,
Yeah, we can try that.
Ella and Jamie, unless they either die or break up with us.
Or in trouble.
Both. Well, they both break up with us.
Within a day of each other.
At
But
the
don't
same
worry,
time.
we'll still have each other.
Yeah, that's why we did this.
Yeah,
So
I feel much better about this.
Yeah, because this
Not like the pressure's off.
it's safe.
It's safe. This is a safe space.
This is a safe space. This is good.
Ah!
All right. Well, this has been
It's been a lovely time
Mr.
with all you.
Mr. Gorbachev. Tear down this podcast.
That's right.
Um,
Mr. Gorbachev, you tear that fucking podcast down
you
right
don't
now.
need to change the name.
No, I'm not changing it. I'm just talking to Mr. Gorbachev, wherever he may be.
He's probably dead.
Oh,
Maybe
he's
that's
dead.
what
He's
he
dead.
is.
No, he's dead. Oh, actually, he's not dead.
What does he look like?
He has a really weird birthmark on
What
his
does
head.
he do?
He's the prime minister of Russia,
Oh.
Soviet Russia at the time.
Ooh.
And then he tore down he decided to destroy the Berlin Wall.
He tore it down.
He tore down that podcast, I guess.
No, we did that.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. We're
Um,
asking him to tear down. Anyways,
We have to end with a quote. We don't have to. Let's put that on the outline.
We can end with a quote. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. I think that wraps it up for this.
Yeah, I can't be like, no, that's a bad quote and give another one. So, no,
all right.
but I enjoy that one.
JP,
Walker,
thanks for stopping by.
now get the fuck out of my house.
Fuck off.
Don't you cry no more.
Thanks everyone for taking time out of your busy schedule to, sit down and listen to our podcast this week. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, you can tell us that we're doing a great job by emailing us at gorbachevpodcast@gmail.com. You could all use that just to, say hi. We get pretty lonely. We also have a Patreon account, so if you want to keep us in business as well as gain access to, exclusive content, which exclusive content as of right now means you can listen to the first episode we ever recorded, which hasn't been released to the public. It's very exciting, but it's also garbage. But also the people who donate will, be guaranteed exclusive content in the future. Maybe we'll make a t-shirt or something. I don't know. It would just be nice if you threw a couple dollars our way so we could stay in business because, it keeps... Like keeping a SoundCloud, it costs money. It's stupid, I know. But if you like the show, we're going to need to raise money for it, which I didn't think we would have to do. And now I need $15. So, yeah. Thanks for listening. Hope you come back next week. We'll figure out the whole SoundCloud thing for the first month. And we'll get another episode out next week. So, thanks for listening. It means a lot. Have a good day. Or don't. It's not my decision.